issues or what you
Tell me what you
plan
care about.
to do?
Tell me what you want.
Well,
What bothers you?
School tax.
I love it. We deal with schools. I have a very radical situation, a very radical plan of school. Very radical. To include how to fund it, to include how to make everything happen. First off, this is going to be a bit, but hear me out. I think you'll enjoy it. Teachers ask me all the time, Larry, how are you going to help us out? Here's what I tell you. I am going to remove a lot of your administrators. A lot of them. There are actually counties right now where there are more administrators than teachers. That should not exist. That should not exist. First off, no standardized testing until high school. None. Standardized testing goes away. It is nothing but bad. It makes kids who are 10, 11, 12 years old who don't test well feel stupid. It then labels them the dumb kid. We create a second class of students at 10, 11, 12 years old. Shame on us for that. Not just that, there's absolutely no indicator of success whatsoever. You can be a great test taker or a bad test taker. You can be successful or not successful. Zero indication should go away. Not just that, it's an unfair way of judging teachers. That's not how teachers should be judged. They should be judged based upon, are the students happy, are the parents happy, are they getting better, are they growing, are they learning? That's how, not by standardized testing. So that's bad. Not just that, it's a way of giving schools money. Also a bad idea. We grade schools by that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean kids are successful. Bad, bad, and bad. Not just that. It means we have to have Common Core. I'm not against Common Core. I'm against the mandate that forces teachers to use Common Core. There is a small percentage of students who will actually learn better on Common Core. And teachers should be able to decide, will they use Common Core with that student or not? The vast majority of kids do not learn better on Common Core. Let the teacher decide what they should use. So Common Core as a mandate goes away. That's step one. I'm not done. Now, as we do that, all of a sudden now teachers will have a whole lot less administrators, and teachers will be able to teach better. Awesome. No more mandates. But I also want school to not just be from K through 12. K through 12 is an anachronism and should not exist anymore. K through 10 is the answer. K through 10. At 10th grade, we stop. Why? If you're young enough or have kids, you know the last 2 years of high school, what are they?
Joke.
You got it. Joke, useless. It's study hall, gym, video games, and smoking weed. That's your last 2 years of high school. Then we wonder, it's true, you know it's true, it's a waste of time. All this energy these kids have, we throw in the garbage. We throw it in the garbage, we have the bad habits. Then we send them off to college and we wonder, why are they not doing well? And we wonder why, for college, the first year of college is 13th grade. I'm not making that up, you know, it's true. The first year of college for most students is 13th grade because they're not ready for college. Why? They spent 2 years doing nothing. Of course not ready for college. That's why the average student now takes 6 years to graduate for a 4-year degree. That's horrible that that's true. And that's true. So now you get a kid who's 24 years old, never had a boss, and you wonder, why do they have no work ethic? Yeah, the system has set this up. But here's the worst part. Could he have done something else? Could that kid have, say, gone to BOCES or CTE? Sure, it could have. But here's our current culture. The culture says this. Oh, your son, yeah, he's not so bright, so why don't you put him in BOCES? That's what we say now. That's shameful. That's shameful. Oh, BOCES kid, oh, couldn't go to college? This is a lie we've been told for 20 years. The lie we've been told is, the only way to success is to go to high school, get great grades, go to college, get great grades, and get a wonderful job. That's a lie. That's a lie. And it's been a lie for decades. That is a way to success, and some people go that route. Awesome for you. That's not the only way. There are lots of ways to success. That is not the only way. So now we force that kid to go into college. He's there for 6 years. He graduates at 24. There's no job for him waiting. He's at least $50K in debt, and he's working as a barista at Starbucks. But the dumb kid went to BOCES, became a plumber. He's 24. He makes $70K a year with no debt. I'd like you to dumb kid, please. What are the dumb kid, please? We can change this. K through 10. 16 years old, you take a test. Whether you went to public school, private school, or homeschool. Why we're not helping homeschoolers is beyond me. This is insanely dumb. I mean, just straight stupidity. If you actually have the resources, the time, and the dedication to teach your own kids at home. Why wouldn't we encourage that? It's just insane that we don't encourage that. Please encourage it. Give a tax break, encourage it. Please do that. It'd be amazing. Can we just do that, please? Awesome. No matter what, 16, take a test. You pass the test, has a diploma from that district, period. Done. All right, now what do we do? Well, now we got 5 choices. You're 16, you got 5 choices. Choice 1, you decided college is for you. You think it's the right answer. Awesome. 2 years prep school. Do a 2-year prep school so that when you get to college, you are ready. All the basics are done. You know how to write, read appropriately, all the good things they require. You can do it. You walk into that school, you're ready to rock and roll, take advantage of internships, incubators. Now you're 22 because you graduate in 4 years, maybe even 3, maybe you're 21. You graduate, you rock and roll, you got a chance of success. Awesome idea. You don't like college, no worries. Go to trade school. 2-year trade school. Become a plumber, a mason, a carpenter, insert thing here, mechanic, whatever's your thing. Do that. Now you're 18, got your license, you can rock and roll. We need tradesmen in this state. We need, the average tradesman in this state is over 50. That's a bad thing. We need tradesmen who are 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, all of them, not 50 and above. That's a bad idea, really bad. If we had this system, we would have less requirement for foreign labor because more youngsters in New York State have to take a job that are here. You don't like that? No worries. You know what? You're a genius. You are super smart. Okay, great. Take an SAT at 16, go to college. You're Einstein. Go to college now. Look, there are kids who are super smart, and they are bored in their last 2 years of high school. You've all seen it. You all know it. Great, you're super smart. Awesome. Go to college now. You're so super smart. Get your SATs and go. Boom, you're done. 2-year degree, you're 18, you have an associate's degree already. Good for you. You don't like that, no worries. Go get a job. Just get a job. No school for you, go work. Larry, work at 16? Yes. What's going to happen? You're going to get caught in a loom. They're going to get caught in a bobbin factory accident. What is this, the 1800s? Stop. Nothing bad is going to happen. How about you're 16 and you get a work ethic? You learn what it's like to have a boss. You learn what it's like to be to work on time. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Do that. Maybe you work on a farm. Even better, you can work at a lower rate because you live at home. Lower rate of work means, again, less requirement for foreign labor. Guaranteed. Guess it's yours who are working. It's a good thing. Next thing, you want to do that? No worries. Start a job. Start a business. Start a business. With the internet now, start an internet business. Good luck. Go ahead. Start a business. Go ahead. You're super smart. You're the next Bill Gates. Awesome. Go ahead. I want to encourage all those things. Bill Gates exists. These people exist in our state. We don't encourage them. We have a bunch of Bill Gates in this state. We don't encourage them. They sit instead in high school and stay bored and do nothing. So they're doing something great. Let them go. Who cares? Whatever makes you happy. The 2 things I get all the time with this plan. All the time. 2 things. Number 1. Larry, you can't do that. They're 16. They're going to make terrible mistakes. Good. Make those mistakes now, not at 26. Make them at 16, not 26. The repercussions of your errors at 16 are minimal compared to those when you're 26. Minimal. Make them now. Learn what you like and do what you want to do when you want to do it. No worries, do it. The second thing again, Larry, to your point, how are you going to pay for it? I get it, valid point. How are you going to pay for it? Here's the issue. Right now, New York State requires that we pay for those last 2 years of high school. We have to. Got to pay for it. Right now, New York State pays about $22,000 per student per year. Higher than California even, and we have mediocre results. Here's what we're doing. Once you're 16, I am a Marine. When I got a Marine Corps, I got the GI Bill. You get X thousand dollars for 10 years, you can use it, go enjoy. Same thing here. It's the SC bill, right? The Student College Bill, call it that. SE bill, Student Education Bill. I like that, even better. The SE bill. There we go. We do that. What does that mean? Each student gets $20,000. Good luck. Do what you want. 10 years to use it. Good luck. So you want to start for a job a little bit? If you want to do it, go to school. Go. Get 20 grand. Good luck. Do what you need to do. 20 grand. Guess what's going to happen? A bunch of prep schools are going to pop up. A bunch of trade schools will pop up. Guess how much the trade school will cost for 2 years? 20 grand. Yes, it's what it will cost. Exactly. Guess how much a prep school will cost for 2 years? $20,000. Exactly. Awesome. That's amazing. Yes. making jobs, getting people into college they want to get into, and even better, bringing people here. Because this is what's going to happen, right? You start a prep school, and you run a plumbing company. You're going to start saying, do me a favor, guy. Train them in this and that and this, so that when they come to me, they're ready. In fact, take my managers and have them train me. Yeah, sure, of course. That's what happened. But to make that happen, one thing has to go away. You know what that is? The Board of Regents. The Board of Regents in our state is an embarrassment and disaster to go away. I will end that. It will have no power in it whatsoever. It will only be a body that will be like a repository of information, and that's it. Nothing else. Otherwise, it's gone. Because the Board of Regents will stop all of that. That goes away. And we'll actually have people who go to school and learn something that's valuable and actually go ahead and have success in their life. That will happen. Hold on 1 second. The thing I get is, when that happens, but Larry, then people will come to our state just for our education system. They just come to their education. Good! Yes! We're losing 100,000 workers every year. Please come and bring your family and friends. And bring your business too. And in fact, start a school. Let's do that, please. Why don't you come here and start schools for New Yorkers so that we can all be cool, educated, awesomely, so that people want to hire our people. That'd be great. Let's do that. I'm happy to have that happen. Nothing but good, good and good. We've saved money several ways. We'll save money because it will usually cost us $44,000 per student instead of costing only $20,000. And not just that, a bunch of kids will never use it because they'll be happy and they don't even want to use it. Nothing but saving money. Not just that, administration, cost, save, save, save. And the last piece on this is funding, which gets to your tax issue. Last piece. Right now, we spend about $60 billion every year in education, give or take. About $60 billion in education. About $4 billion comes from federal government. That is going away. I'm not going to take federal money anymore. Because once I get rid of federal money, guess what? All the federal strings go away. When the federal strings go away, administrators go away. That's the goal. Get rid of them, boom, all gone. None of that. Not just that. School tax is local. Give or take $20 billion out of the 60 comes out of the county, 35 or so comes out of the state. And then end any of it coming from the county. There will be no requirement for school tax whatsoever. It will all come from the state. If it comes from the state, as a block grant based upon the number of students that you actually have. That's it. With those students, here's your money. There is one string attached, only one. Only one string. You know what it is? Transparency. That is it. Transparency. No other strings attached, but transparency. When I say, here's your block grant school district, good luck, go on with your bad self, do what you gotta do. I will have created a surplus in the school district. People say all the time, we need teacher raises. I will have to. You will decide. You're gonna hire more teachers. I don't have to. You decide. We need a new football field. I don't have to. You decide. Make it transparent. What does that also mean? No grants from Albany, which means less corruption, less foreign capitalism. Less, oh, you're my buddy and you have a construction company? What a coincidence. I think all these schools need new football fields. And you make football fields. What a coincidence that is. Let's make state money so you can keep building football fields. That happens all the time. That goes away. It goes away. This is a fundamental change in education. Fundamental. But Larry, then the state government won't have to more education. Yeah. Yes. I'll ask you an important question. Anybody in this room, was anybody in this room in school 1980 or before? You were, I was? Okay, so some of us were. Good, good. Some of us were. Good, love that. In case you didn't know, prior to 1980, at a national level, the Department of Education didn't really have any function. It basically was just like a repository for information. It didn't actually do anything. It didn't have any teeth. After 1980, it had teeth. It began to tell people what to do, schools what to do, and control after 1980. So everyone who raised their hand, can all of you read and write? Yes? I can too! Oh, amazing! Okay. Did you all somehow figure out how to function in society? Yes? Yeah, me too. It's amazing. Guess what? You can educate your population without centralized control. It does work. It can be done. It's not required. Not just that. Let me ask you, would you grade our students since 1980 as better or worse today? Yes. Let me give you a quick list real fast of all the times centralized control has worked. Finish. Finished. And if you want to ask somebody, you can ask the Soviet Union. Oh, you can't. They don't exist anymore. Yeah, doesn't work. It's a really bad idea. Well, I got to laugh. That's good. That's good. Yes, all right. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. We can make a fundamental change in education from how it's funded to where the money comes from, to creating surpluses at the local level so you can decide where the money should be spent. This goes right back to your idea that I told you about the police forces. Let them decide. I'm not trying to be the king. We already have a king. That's why we're in the problems that we have now, because we've had a king. My goal is to make this state actually a state of 62 individual counties. I would like us to be ourselves. We can all be free together. It can work. All right, question, comment, go ahead.
Two questions. What is your view on minimum wage? And then secondarily, the relationship between the city and the state, for example, the subways funding and control.
Sure. All right, let me give you two things. Minimum wage. I am actually not a fan of minimum wage laws. I'm not. But to be forward with you, it's an issue that I don't think is worth me fighting, so it's not high on my priorities. It's a very hard issue to fight, so I have other issues I want to work on. It's low on my priority, even though philosophically I'm against it. Did I answer your question? Yes. And now funding, city and state. Okay, when it comes to New York City, you mean New York City specifically?
New York City versus,
I love it, good. When it comes to the MTA, I'm happy to tell you. Do you guys care about the MTA people? Oh, I love it, good, I'm happy, I love it. Usually people only give out the subway when I'm in New York City. I'm happy to care about it, it's awesome. Yes, all right, the MTA, be very clear. The MTA is not a city problem because the MTA covers about 11 counties. If the MTA only covered only New York City, I would say, Mayor de Block, go ahead, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It covers 11 counties, so therefore it's by default a state issue. The MTA is an embarrassment. It is an absolute embarrassment. We should be ashamed as a state that we even have it. The average MTA employee makes $118 per hour. Let's hear it again. The average MTA employee makes $118 per hour. The average state person who works in New York State makes about 20. The average person who works in New York City makes about 30. And all we hear is more ways to fund it. Shame on you for saying that. Shame on any politician who will say, you gotta find ways to fund the MTA. Shut up! You're an embarrassment. Why would you allow yourself to be a hostage to that mafia that the MTA is? Why would you allow yourself? I will not be a hostage at all. No, I will fight my terror. Every single time, I will not be a hostage. And our answer now is punish Uber? How embarrassing is that? Every single New York City council person voted to punish Uber. If you're watching, shame on you, you're an embarrassment. You should please hang your head in shame and walk out in the street and beg the first New Yorker for forgiveness. That's how horrible you are. You decided that an individual with their own property trying to make money should be punished so that we could tax the MTA, which is taking our tax money, giving us horrible, horrible service, and paying its people $118 an hour. That's okay. Oh my God, that's horrible. Here is my answer for that horrible organization. They will get no more money from me. Not one more dime from me. Zero. They get exactly what their budget is, and they will fix the MTA with that, or they won't fix it. Now, when I say that and that happens, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Be very clear. When I get elected, they're like, oh my God, he's serious. They're going to threaten to strike. I know they are, and I'm okay with that. Why? I will prepare our city for the strike. I'll prepare the city for the strike. We've been through worse. I live in New York City. I'm born in New York City. We've been through worse. I'll prepare my city for a strike because they will strike, and I don't mind. We're preparing for it. But not just that. I will also open the city to every single other answer possible. Google roads, driverless cars, Lyft, Via, Uber, add them all of them okay. Everything's fine. I will not do what I did last time. I will not have the cops sit outside the bridges giving people tickets using their own cars for bringing people into New York City. That's what happened last time. They didn't want people using their own cars. They wanted to make sure they could keep the New York City taxi mafia happy. New York City taxi mafia is another mafia. We want to keep them happy. To hell with them too. Period. No mafias, no hostage. I will not be a hostage. We fight them for a month. It will be tough, I know, but once they see I'm serious, they will change. There's about 70 or 80,000 MTA employees. They are not going to lose their jobs. They're not going to quit. They will fix the MTA. They will. They have a choice. Because the longer that they strike, the less relevant they are. Because I'm not giving up. Period. I'm not giving up. If it's a month, it's a month. And they'll learn that, and they will change it, and they will break that system. That system's broken, horrible, and I will fix it. Did I answer your question? No, you don't have to like my answer. Look, guys, some of you don't like it, I'm sure. I'm okay if you don't like the answer, but did I answer it?
Yes.
Awesome, good, yes. But some people hate that answer, I know. But that's still the right answer and the one I would. So thank you. You have a question, comment? Or no?
You had stated that you would get rid of the regions. Make
Board of
them-
Regents?
The Board of Regents.
Yes,
and
correct.
make them- okay. Is that something that you can do just unilaterally, like by yourself, or do you
Of
need
course.
to get? I
Oh,
don't
this
know
is
who's in
awesome.
charge,
Oh, I love this. This is so good. One of the reasons why New York is so corrupt, one of the great reasons why they're so corrupt, is what happens always is His Majesty says, there's a problem. There's a problem. What should I do? I'm going to create a board or a commission or a corporation
shut it down.
or an authority or whatever I want to create. Then I'm going to appoint people so we get good information or whatever. That's a total lie. He appoints people so he can get people to give him money. He's received over $800,000 from people he's put on boards. Again, I didn't make that up. Your homework, that's a fact. So he decides, I'm going to put you on a board. Why? You happen to give me $40,000 for my campaign. You're on a board now, right? And the board has no authority except whatever I give it, which means there's no one in charge, which means no responsibility, which is when you do something corrupt, I have a buffer, which is why everyone around Cuomo goes to jail, but Cuomo doesn't go to jail because of the boards and authorities and commissions. If you notice, every single person who's going to jail, they're all on either a board or an authority or a commission or something. These boards and commissions are literally petri dishes for corruption. There's bad money and corruption grows. It's that bad. So they can all be trashed. Of course they can, with their power. There's no laws involved. It's just people who just do stuff, and no one's responsible. So when things are bad, Cuomo can go, oh no. Do you remember his last State of the State? He lamented on how horrible the state was. It's really bad. We have to fix it, blah, blah. Homeboy, you've been running this thing for 7 years. All the badness is you. You're in charge. Take some responsibility. He did it. Yes. He's in charge. It's his problem. So all those boards have to go away. In fact, to be clear, every single economic development corporation, gone. All of them, gone. They are an embarrassment to this state, and all they do is ensure that more of your money gets taken, given to Albany, then you fight like Hunger Games, and decide to give you the one, oh, you won, you have my money, you have your money back. You have your money back. And then he can show up in your town and say, I've come here with $10 million. Don't you love me? It was your money. It was your money. And he took 10% of it because of companies anyway, before it came back to you. And your little community didn't get benefit at all. Horrible. So to answer your question, yes, they go away. Did that answer your question? Great.
Just to piggyback on that a little bit.
Please.
I'm a corrections sergeant. How do you feel about the state parole board?
Yes. Okay, great. Let me put on a couple of things here. I want to touch corrections. And corrections is kind of important because my father was a corrections officer right now. So we have a big problem in our prison system, and it has to be completely revamped. The problem we have right now is we have two different types of thought processes right now when it comes to prisons. One is every corrections officer is evil and a bad guy, and every single prisoner is a saint and a victim. Yes, that's one thought process. You know it's true. And the second one is every single corrections officer is perfect, and every single criminal is evil and should be killed. Both of those are wrong. The reality is we have a very difficult, tough system filled with a prison system filled with two types of people, which I know. One, there are people in prison who should be in prison. I'm glad they're in prison and probably shouldn't be out of prison. That exists. But there's also people in prison who made an error, should pay their debt to society, and should have a second chance. And there are people in prison who should be in prison. I don't know which one is which. I have no idea of knowing which one is which. Go ahead.
What about prisoners as political cause?
Well, hold on, I'll get there. 1 second. I'll get there. You finish this piece, I'll get there, right? And then, that's gonna go to his. We're going right there. He knows it. We're going right there. So, the first piece is that. My problem right now is, if someone actually wanted to fix the problem, they would fix it. They don't. They use it for politics. You're exactly right. To fix this, look, I'm a business guy. I've come into business and try to fix them, right? You don't walk in and go, I know everything, do as I say. You don't do that. You figure out what's happening, the people on the ground. Why aren't we using COs to fix this problem? Those types of people that are in that facility, I don't know which ones are which. So what are we doing now? We use outsiders to come in and guess which ones are right and wrong. What a disaster that is. I mean, I'm wrong, right, aren't I? Yes, 100%. Why aren't we using the COs to make this happen? The COs know which one. How do I know to be true? I know to be true because of this. Right now in Massachusetts, they have a program called the Humvee program. The Humvee program is a program where they take people from a certain community into a separate part within the prison. 2 COs run it because COs know how to control the prisoners, right? And you also know who to pick. The COs can help control that. That plus a bunch of volunteers. So how do we fund it? Volunteers. Who's the best when it comes to helping somebody with a problem? A person who had that problem. They're always the best to help because they had that problem. The COs now are able to control those groups together. It includes and gives the opportunity for some people a better chance at getting out. Now here's the issue. In Massachusetts, the recidivism rate is about 75%. In that program, less than 5%. Huge difference. Huge difference. But this is more important. I want to use families and loved ones of inmates who've been through these problems to help out, but I also want COs. Why? The average lifespan of a CO, 58 years. 58 years. Every time I talk to COs, every one of them knows, one, who's committed suicide. You know someone's committed suicide?
3 this year.
3 this year, bingo. Every single time. This is an embarrassment that this exists and no one talks about it and no one gives a damn because they decided that all COs are evil. And His Majesty won't even give you a contract. And the reason why he won't is because you guys will not accept that he will punish you for every single thing. That's the reason. And I wouldn't say yes to that either. I'll negotiate a real contract with you. Because I want you to be part of it. The next thing I hear about COs all the time, same thing every single time, and that is, you know what? I got 12 years left, 7 years left, 5, how many years you got left?
7 if I buy military time.
There we go, he knows. They all know, because they can't really get out. Because they can't really get out. That's horrible. Now, I haven't met you before, right? And I said these things, and I was right every single time. Not because I'm magic, because I know what COs are going through right now. And it's embarrassing to fix it. They're part of the solution. There are COs who just want to be prison guards. Awesome! There'll be tons of people guards. But there are those who want to do more. They actually want to do more corrections. How do I know that? Where they always tell me the same things. You know, I'm a therapist for these guys. I'm a marriage counselor for these guys. I help them with their law. I help them with all kind of things. I negotiate stuff for them, do all these things for them all the time. Well, those guys will be the ones who will jump into the Humvee Tech program. They'll be happy to do it. They'll be increasing skills. What do we do now? We bring outsiders in to do these jobs. They don't know the prisoners. Why are we doing this? We literally have COs who can easily, happily, eagerly shift into these positions. And they'll do it. And it's voluntary. And many of them will volunteer. Don't you know many would volunteer, right? Many would volunteer. Let them come into this position. Absolutely. You want to fix this problem? It's both CO and inmate. But now we go to the next step. There's 2 parts inside of that. One of them is the parole system, and one of them is is actually putting them in prison. The bail system, she has left over the bail system. Parole. Why isn't parole also? Why aren't doing the COs about that also? COs know these guys better than anybody. Why aren't COs part of the process also? I'm not against the parole system at all. If you think it works, let it work. I'm happy. But I would follow the system the Humvee system is on, which is COs are involved directly. And that's important, and they should be. Because they aren't. What's happening is your politics right now. Right now, His Majesty has been governor for about 8 years now. Hasn't cared about parolees in any way, shape, or form. Now all of a sudden, Sidney Nixon's running. Sidney Nixon's all about criminal justice reform. So what is his answer now? Let's pardon people so they can vote for me. Oh my God, is that embarrassing? Oh my God, is that embarrassingly bad? Oh. It's just, I mean, God, not even try. That's like not even trying. Not even trying. And this, look, if you want to pardon people, I'm not necessarily against pardoning people. That's something the governor can do. But if you're gonna pardon people, find the right people you choose to pardon for a specific reason, not just, oh, here's blanket, vote for me. Oh my God, that's horrible. Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Good. Did I answer yours too?